picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Okay. Well, we can get stim packs now. Right here. Right on the desk. Patrolling second floor. Use security postings? Protocol 2.4. Security protocol holograms do just as the name implies, provide security. They perform the function better than most conventional security guards. Appearance 2.4.1. Security holograms have been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel just as conventional security guards would. Protocol 2.5. Security holograms use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to aid in pathing, while later versions will feature upgrades that allow them a 360-degree perspective arc. The memory cells in current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use the hologram's blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Threat detection 2.6. If security holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action, they will display a warning caution color to the target. If you believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue targets with their discharge beams. Note, as requested in the service contract, NE has installed EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. Threat response. Often an intruder's natural response is to attack the security hologram, either with fists or with a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram's owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by the hologram's discharge beams before they can disable them. So there's nothing to fear. Protocol 2.7. As with security holograms, as with service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range. They will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter. However, this usually allows the target to be subdued and should present no obstacle to casino security. Hologram emitters 5.0. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, with their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support service if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitters yourself. Warning, do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. If you must, please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of a hologram malfunction. And make sure that you can move beyond the hologram's field of view in case problems arise. Wow. Gas leak. Gas leak. Ugh. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station, exposed to some identified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in the vents beneath the town. Asked foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the class once in place. Had to get one from one of the staff to help me out of it. Told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station, and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa, and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately. Then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. Huh?
There's a picture. A bunch of headless saps all waiting for the pearly gates. Whoever did this messed up.
So true. All of it. Just give me all. An assassin suit? Whoa. Plus 10 to sneak. 14 DT. Oh, I'm losing out on 2 DT. Wow. Do like being sneaky though. Wait, didn't I get my sneak to 100? Yeah, it's already 100. Because it doesn't have the plus, so I really don't need to have this on at all. Well, good if you're not at 100. Oh, it's going up. This is going down.
Seriously, we should get out of here. The security holograms shoot on sight, and you can't even hurt them.
Yeah. You all crippled limbs. Wow. Heal all crip.
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Those speakers on the wall are making my nerves do a dance.
Yeah, thanks. They're shielded. Although this is mad inaccurate. See? Exhaustion. Miss Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new Autodock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the Autodocks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. I have no idea. I guess I could look it up later. Whatever. I've already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. I'm gonna get rid of exhaustion. That's good for if you're playing hardcore. Since you do need to sleep still. But you're not allowed to sleep here. Hard. Not hard at all. There we go.
Sierra Madre is not getting any younger.
Neither are you. They'll look the same. Allowed to up my medicine, but again, at 100. Clinic power status. Essential systems, auto docks, powered. Security hologram, powered. Non-essential systems, music speaker, powered. Note, please inform the clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. Okay. And boop. And if we check here, auto docks are on backup. The holograms are on backup, but the music speakers are off.
Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over...
Thump, 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 thump. Hello. The one before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times and winces, as if the act... Recruit Christine. You alright? She looks at you and blinks again, then opens mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath her chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Did somebody cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken. She glances at the autodoc. She recoils, and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow, and she takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. What's the matter? The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, and drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks more angry than before. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently. Then her hand brushes the collar. Then she frowns. Her eyes narrow, and she traces the edge of the collar until she finds a lock. She begins to press it with her finger. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, and it'll go off. She looks surprised and notices her collar, raises an eyebrow. Oh, that one's long. Look, we can have this not talk later. Let's go. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, and slowly shakes her head. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. What exactly is wrong? What do you want? Don't you want out of here? Yeah, I'm not trying to order you, but our lives are tied together. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand up. She nods at you and lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head, draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Christine glances at your followers, shakes her head, and then points at you, her, and nods in the direction of the fountain. Oh, no, wait. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your caller, frowning. Fires in the sky. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. That one's long as hell. What the fuck? Jesus. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then your collar. After a second, she opens and closes her hand slower. You can interface with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. You can dampen the signal somehow. They both do the same. She's about to nod, then stops and points at herself and shakes head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion. Does that work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth, then makes a motion for tuning a dial, then points to herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, and then again, points to the two of you and then the Pip-Boy. Only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. Damn.
Didn't think much of it.
Mm-hmm. Part ways.
You sure? I mean, look, you can't just tell me to walk now, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can't say it hasn't been fun. Well, I can. But I'll save it for my memoirs.
Ugh. Go, 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 go! Oh! Damn, you're going upstairs? Chill out. Jesus. Good lord. I want to explore up here. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna fucking die. Uh-huh. Sure, those facial scars weren't done by the Autodoc. The throat scar was. She nods slowly, then points her hands in front of her throat, closes it slowly, and then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We need a real Autodoc to do that. She shivers slightly and shakes her head. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. Christine looks blankly at you, then touches her head, smiles, and shakes her head. So you cut your own hair off? She waves her hand, then shakes her head. She then nods in the direction of the casino. Wait, no, I want to hear this. You were bald before? She nods with an exasperated look, then makes a circle with her hands, repeats it twice, and then raises her hands. She puts her hands in front of her, then makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. Wait, you're a Brotherhood of Steel symbol, right? Wait, that's a Brotherhood of Steel symbol. You're a scribe? POS. You're with the Brotherhood? You're a Brotherhood scribe? She nods. She looks impressed. How the hell did you get out here? Yeah, how did you get out here? She shrugs, then points at you and shrugs. Where were you before? She moves her fingers in a wider circle and raises her hand over her eyes. You were looking for someone? She nods and raises a finger. Man? She nods. She makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down. Then she raises her hand up. An angry bearded man? She points at your Pip-Boy. You were looking for the Vault Boy? For Elijah. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of your head, and expands her hands. Someone smart. She nods and circles her ear. And nuts. She nods, frowns. Sounds like it's pretty important to you to find this person. She frowns, raises 2 fingers, and has them walk together. She looks down at the 2 fingers. God damn it. She then chops her hand down, draws the 2 fingers apart. One of the fingers she points to herself. He cut you off from someone. She nods. Family? Husband? She frowns, shakes her head, even more so at the husband. Wife? She shakes her head, but rolls it side to side. Oh, girlfriend. She hesitates, then waves her hand. You were more than girlfriends. Lovers? She nods, looks at you a little surprised. What, you think I don't understand love? She raises an eyebrow, looks at you. The fuck does that mean? Whatever love is. I understand how important a loved one can be. She nods slowly, studies you. She seems to be gauging you again. She makes a soul circle motion after a moment taps her wrist. She looks exasperated, you know. More questions, though. I mean, we already asked this, but it's still yellow. She points in the direction of the main gate, then points at your collar, shakes her head, and locks her hands around her neck. Then her hands lash outwards, fingers blade, and she rolls her eyes back. After a second... But once the collars are gone, we can just leave? She nods slowly, as if thinking. She raises an eyebrow, looks skeptical, and then shrugs. She points downwards, makes a circle around her, then back to the same spot, and then her fingers drift. I need one more perception for that. I have other questions. She frowns and cups a hand to her ear. Intelligence 7. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? Christine frowns, then pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery? She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, then puts an old... She keeps a blank face for a second, slowly blinks, looks around. She looks at her hands, shakes them. God damn. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes pre-war. She nods slowly, and then makes a motion of typing and drawing X's and lines in the air, then gives a thumbs up. You can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. Another question? All together? Christine nods. Christine has given you the signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before the bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before the bomb collar detonates by 50%. Let's go back. Wasn't done exploring in there. That's what that sounds like. That behavior, first floor. Get the fuck off this floor, please. Mentats. Cool. Oh god. I don't want a random book. Oh man. Excuse me. I don't think I need that. 61 ears. Oh, there it is. Pre-war book. Lurking. No. Not an ing word. Despite. Cool. Appointment calendar. Miss Key showed up today, sans Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ransom test, Miss Key's voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render the subject comatose. And Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Unpleasant visit. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned that she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him that if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him that the autodocs were more than capable of healing Mrs. Keys' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if she needed, if need be, if she tore her larynx. It seems he seemed satisfied by the news, apologized, amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted I dumped it in the trash. Eesh. It's just an appointment calendar. Sinclair plus Miss Keys transmitted to Sierra Madre. Sinclair plus Miss Keys transmitted to Sierra Madre. Domino and Miss Keys transmitted to Chief Physician's Terminal. Sinclair proposed moving one autodoc to the casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. Or I proposed. Whatever. And there's wine there. Hologram emitter. Repair of 25 or higher. Disable. Ugh. I haven't even used the regular not regular, the one ghost site I've made. I should use it just to see. Basement key, if we couldn't unlock it ourselves with lockpicking. Dispenser codes. Codes for public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us to keep instructed us in their use in case of emergencies. Jeez. Should be able to get stims and other treatment from machines. Sinclair indicated it could it could dispense more base more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for Med-X was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stressed. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. Thank you. This is a restricted dispenser code for use in vending machines. Well, it's mine now. Only 3 in here. 10. And this is the other side. All right. That behavior back up here since the emitter's off. And now this place is just kind of 100% safe. So now we just got to get back to the fountain. Huh? There we go, Jesus. Ugh. I know you're down there. Fish. Ow. Piece of shit. Okay. Okay. Well, he's almost dead. Nice spears. Eh. Oh. Unconscious, my ass. Hey, motherfucker, you're being attacked by her. Piece of shit. 7 more of those. Yeah, I think I should just knock them down with like a pistol and then finish them off with a throwing. Oh, okay. Ow. Got him. There we go. And then I will switch over. Easy peasy. Here, you can have your suit back. Yeah. How'd you end up in the auto dock? She moves her finger in a circle, frowns, then drags her hands over her eyes. She raises them again, points to you. You were knocked out? She nods. She raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. Bam. Did you circle the area, or... She repeats the circling motion again. This time she lowers her hand, circles her finger inward until she okay. She's pointing to the ground between you two, and she raises an eyebrow. I follow the radio signal here, a woman's voice. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrows again. I was curious. He looks at you for a second, studies you, then nods. He points at you, then points at the casino. She slowly shakes her head, then points in the direction of the main gate. If I could leave, I would. She looks at you for a moment, glances at your collar, shrugs, then lightly grabs her neck with both hands, holds it. Then her hands fall away. She looks at you, looks at the exit, and nods. What about you? She slowly shakes her head, then points at the ground. You're not gonna leave? She frowns, glances in the direction of the casino, then the exit, then back to the direction of the casino. She shrugs without strength or conviction. She isn't looking at what she does. What weapons are you skilled at? Christine drags a jagged lightning bolt in the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, and then pulls in her okay. She moves her feet shoulder width apart. God damn it. She then holds up a pistol up, takes aim, if citing... energy weapons, explosive, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods. Once. You know what those machines around the villa are? Christine shakes her head and then pauses and makes a small circle with her thumb and forefinger. She points at you, makes the motion of putting something in her palm. Here, chip. I'll need that back. She examines the chip for a second, raises it to her eye, and turns it to its side, gauging its diameter and width. She runs her finger across the surface slowly, checking the engraving. Then she tosses the chip back at you. She then pretends to look around, sees something on the floor, and pretends to bend down to pick it up. She then looks at... I need so much perception with you. Mentats. Chip. You can scrounge more somehow? She smiles, nods. She stands still for a second, then stops, and slowly makes a motion of bending down and scooping something up. She then holds an imaginary object in her hand, as if heavy, and puts it in front of her, as if on a table. She then hefts what looks like a small box and pours it on the top of the object. Looks like... God damn it. You can make more of those at a workbench with the right materials. She smiles, then nods. Counterfeit chips, yay! He points at your Pip-Boy, makes a motion of opening it up and removing something from it. He then raises her hand and makes a motion of smashing it and holding up the remains. You need a battery, a fission battery, and scrap metal, and you can counterfeit the chips. She nods, impressed. She then points at you, then her, and makes a circle. You can teach me how to do it? She nods, then she makes a series of hand motions to represent weight and amounts, enough so that you think you can recreate it. Christine has taught you the coin operator perk, allowing you to make Sierra Madre chips, metal slugs, at work benches using fission batteries and scrap metal. Want to know how I got here? She smiles, nods. She repeats the circling motion again. This time, she lowers her hands and circles her finger inward until she's pointing at the same spot as you. Still pointing at the ground, yeah. Yeah, well. All the voice, curious. Goodbye. Still not healed all the way. But not disintegrated. Good. Points at the narrow slot and raises it. Oh! You got up real fucking quick, jackass. Oh, I counted. Even though I think it was Christine's attack that killed him, but whatever. Sure. What's over there? Return. Return. Stim packs are 25. Get 4 of them. For the machine frowns, she points at the narrow slot on the side and raises an eyebrow.
Rip the Pip-Boy off his arm without killing him.
Alright, time for more crackly Elijah.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
What is the gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the 3 in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
The real work? Was this just a warm-up?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers to the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
We'll head out then.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere at first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
Okay. Well, whatever.
It's taking that human so long.
I'm right here. Oh yeah, and Elijah split her up from her girlfriend. And we've heard a similar tale from Veronica.
So, are we...
I don't know. Most likely her and Veronica. What do you know about the gala event?
The gala event is the way to bring the old man out. He won't show himself until the casino doors are open. So triggering the event is key. And the key. The question becomes, can we trust each other to do this? We'll see. If we go there, you'll have to give me control. If you bring Dog out, then I'll make sure you pay in blood.
Any reason you're assigned to this point in the map?
Maybe it's familiar, comfortable. Practice makes perfect. And as much as it bruises my ego, some things require brute strength. In the right combination. Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town. If it isn't the clever...
I need to get you to your gala event position.
Maybe Dog will obey you. I'm not as easily broken.
Eesh.
If it isn't the...
Let's travel together.
I'll follow you. For now. Air tastes like copper or old world gold. Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Money, 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 money.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Gate. Roach. One money, 2, 3. Meat.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Not fully healed still. Tin can, tin can, tin can, tin can. All for martinis.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Chip. Don't want the money. Martini's good. Yep. Chip, chip. I mean, I can take. They heal now. I did get that perk. They do minor healing now.
Idiot swallowed his collar.
Plug.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Okay. That guy's dead. No. A Dean stash. Take it all. Very hard register. Not very hard at all. Return outfit item. Another one of those? Hollow points.
That Pip-Boy.
Got him.
Something needs to die.
Gas bombs. Oh, quickly. Oh, come on, dude.
Let's kill them.
Dude, what the... What the fuck was that?
Die.
Right. Lost out on that one. Ugh. Oh, some horseshit. Okay, if we could not completely fucking miss these, that'd be great. Thank you. Holy.
Down.
Well, can't confirm that one.
I believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Damn, dude. Got caught at a locked gate.
Right behind you.
Mm-hmm. Just a roach.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
God. Oh my God. Fucking throwing spears, pieces of shit.
Swallowed his collar.
Oh, 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 oh.
Die.
Yep. Really?
Almost out of the way.
Thank you.
Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Need one more. Hmm? A little far away though.
Air tastes like copper or gold.
Got him though. Actually, I don't need these anymore, huh? Oh, whatever.
Well, this place has seen better days.
Hmm.
Well, this place has seen better days.
Yeah. Okay. Another way to get around. Is there anything up there on this side? I can go in there. Continue this way. Go in there, okay.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
Try to leave and boom! A Dean stash. Leave the knife.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
More martinis. Aimed at Page. Not going to rat me out for what happened in the villa. I'm not the one who laid the foundation. I'm not going to take the fall for the supports either. They try to pin this on me. I'll let them all know what's really going on with the construction contracts. Alright. If you say so, man.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Yo.
Idiot. It swallowed his collar.
Accepting? Okay. It sure was. Turn speakers off. That sounds good. Non-essential systems speakers offline. Sick.
Well, this place has seen better days. The idiot swallowed his collar.
Enough of that. And that leads me all the way around to... here. Another automatic rifle. Might as well. I haven't really used it.